Hello everybody, so Greg decided to make a video today called Woke. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen from him, by the way, in a while. But that was proven wrong to me this earlier when I woke up, and I was scrolling through Twitter, and I found one of the most disgusting and disturbing things about him. This guy should never be this guy should not be a father. And he's the type of person who would record everything in his house. Okay? And apparently his child, his 2-year-old daughter, last year, September of last year, fell out of a 2-story window in their house. And one of Greg's first initial things was to get Kai to call the police or call 911. Then he decided to film everything. This is the kind of person that he is. And before we get into this whole woke video, I want to say thank you to everybody who has liked, commented, and subscribed to my channel. And I do have a Discord, but it's $1 and it's on Patreon right now. That is my plug for today, and I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to it. And we will see what Mr. Negligent Daddy has to say. Alright, let's check it out.
Oh, hi. I wanted to talk about something that kind of bugs me about the world we live in. A lot of people...
You know what bugs me about the world we live in? The fact that you live in it. You negligent piece of shit.
are trying to stop their kids from getting autism, which is, you know, it's, I guess, I don't even know how to feel about that. Because people act like autism is the end of the world.
Okay, you shouldn't even be talking about this shit, you piece of crap.
A long time ago, somebody actually said that we should put a needle in someone's belly to see if they had Down syndrome. And I was like, TF? Like, this ain't gonna happen. What are you talking about, putting a needle in someone's belly to see if the baby had Down syndrome? So...
Greg, you don't give a fuck even about your own kids, so shut the hell up.
I'm sitting here and I'm going, like, this is crazy, you can't do that.
Excuse me, sorry.
And these people get paid $900 every single time you put a needle in someone's belly. The hell are you doing, sir? You are bad people. Stop it.
They are not bad people, they're doctors. They are supposed to do it.
Anyway, so they get paid $900 every single time for this Down syndrome test. So I actually ranted at these people for trying to do a Down syndrome test.
So what? It's a test. They get paid. They're a doctor. That's all you need to do.
On a person who was pregnant for, I think, 6 months or something. So, like, even if they did have Down syndrome, like, there's no route to take. It's just you have Down syndrome.
What are you even talking about, you negligent piece of fuck?
Baby, it's fine. So these people were, like, you know, looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm...
You are crazy.
Upset. Whoops, shot my friend in the face. Cool.
Dumbass.
They're looking at me like I should be feeling out of place for being mad at these doctors for wanting to put a needle in someone's belly for that kind of test.
Do you even research things before you even talk about them? No.
And I asked them, you know, what's the point? And they said the only point, and I want you guys to understand this because I know a lot of people like have just a natural inclination and like everything I say is wrong, whatever.
Of course, 99.9% of what you say is fucking wrong.
That's called not being honest, if you think everything someone says is wrong.
You are wrong. Don't you pull this honesty shit on me. You fucking mother... my god. Don't even try this. Don't even try it.
So that's pretty much impossible. That you could be wrong about everything. Like, drink clean water. You're wrong, you know?
That isn't how that works, dumbass.
Like, everybody has common opinions that we can all agree on. Anyway.
Don't stop going there. Shit.
So, this lady wants to put the needle in and test for this which could actually end the life of the baby. Can you believe that? Like,
No, no one believes you. Besides, that test had been stopped a while back.
they're gonna have you pay $900 to put a needle into the surrounding uterine wall of a.
Greg, are you going anywhere with this? I mean, don't you have kids to take care of? Oh, wait, you don't.
A child and risk killing it. Also, you could have a quote.
You don't even take care of your own kids. You don't even talk to your own kids. So you have no fucking business on what other people do.
Peace of mind. So you could have a perfectly healthy baby, and then you could put the needle in, and your baby could die. That's literally what could happen.
Quit saying literally. Every time you say it, I want to fucking slap you.
And they're saying, pay us $900 so we can risk killing your baby, all for you just, I guess, feeling different. You know, phew! You know, like, what are we supposed to do? Go, phew, we don't have a DS baby, woohoo! You know, like, who's gonna be like that? A monster? Anyway, so I say,
Shut the fuck up, Greg.
you know, what's wrong with you? I'm very upset with these people. I'm like, you're standing there, you know, saying you could risk killing this child
You have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
for a peace of mind? And I say, no, you're not putting a needle in anyone.
You read one you read one article that was probably posted like 8 years ago, and you think that's how people are now? You're a fucking moron.
It's ridiculous. And, they didn't. That was it. They just left it alone. So getting to the autism and the vaccination thing, okay? What happens if you don't get vaccinated? Well, there is potential that you could die of a horrible, slow, and painful disease. There's also potential that you could spread that disease or contamination to other people. Fun. So there's that. And what's the alternative? Oh, your child being a bit different than the other kids.
Look, I'm completely against anti-vaxxing. I'm 100% pro-vaccination. I was vaccinated for many, many years, and I'm completely fine. Okay? Now, I understand that you have concerns about the risks of vaccination. Those risks are very slim to none. It's about taking care of who you are, it's about taking care of your kids, it's about taking care of your family. Whatever Greg says, don't listen to him because he's a pseudo-intellectual and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
That's the alternative. Your child having a few difficult things that they have to get over, or they
Negligent father gives parenting advice. That's going to be the thumbnail.
have to grow past, or they have to basically go to therapy for, or whatever. Okay? So what I'm saying is, you are saying that when you would rather have your child not vaccinated, you're saying you'd rather have
Greg, shut the fuck up, you wannabe woke-ass motherfucker.
a dead child than an autistic child. Oh, killed my own guy again. How about that? Love killing. But that's ultimately
Why are you laughing, you motherfucker?
what you're saying. Because you have the possibility that your child might get autism, according to you. Not according to any legit doctors that I know of, but just according to you. You think that your child might get autism. And you have
The only reason that people got this scare in the first place was because of some fucking pseudo-intellectual celebrity, and people started, believing them. And what happens when you start believing celebrities is that it gets the media into a frenzy, and people start believing the media left and right, even though there's mountains of evidence suggesting otherwise. They don't care. They believe that single person. So, Greg, will you shut the fuck up? One, you're not a celebrity. You're a failed YouTuber from 2012. You're a failed cult leader who couldn't do it. You're a child predator and a negligent father. So don't listen to anything he says. If you need any parent, like, I'm not a parent myself, but if I were, my kids would be vaccinated 100%. But I understand that there are some risks out there, but those risks are mostly negligent or mostly non-existent. So he's trying to do is this scare shit. and he's not explaining facts. He's not explaining anything that could potentially help you. He's just talking out of his ass as usual.
The risk of your child getting the plague or whatever, you know, like whatever they're vaccinated for, you have the risk of them now getting this. I'm sitting over here and I'm going, that's literally what you're doing. You're saying, I'd rather my child
I'd rather you actually take care of your kids.
not have autism and risk having the plague or whatever instead.
Father of the Year explains explains how to take care of children, everybody. He's the guy who would pull out a fucking video camera and record somebody having a seizure or falling out of a fucking window and not being on top of it and trying to help them in the house and get them better and make them comfortable until the 911 gets there. That's the kind of person you're getting information from here.
Yikes, bro.
Yikes, bro? Seriously?
What do you think that says to autistic people? You know? And what do you think that needle on the...
Listen. I've got several friends who are autistic. I've got several friends who are. Some of them are some of my best friends. They are a little different than normal people, which is fine. You just gotta know how to act and behave around them. So what?
belly says to people with Down syndrome. What you're saying is that they're better off dead. And that is a horrible thing to say.
Shut the fuck up, Greg. You know what? Your pseudo-intellectual bullshit pisses me off. Every word that comes out of your mouth is irritating.
Especially since, regardless of whether or not you're baby...
And I know that you're going to have some of your little fanboys and fangirls up in my comment section, and they're going to be like, well, he's right. Why are you why don't you do that? You a smoker. You're a... You know what? Yeah, I'm fat and I'm a smoker. So what? You're watching me. That's what I want to know.
Baby has Down syndrome or your baby has autism, you're still going to love them. And you're still going to try to give them the best life they can have. I mean, heartbreaking reality. Some people try to get rid of their Down syndrome babies. Some people try to get rid of their autistic babies. But yeah, that's really sad. But
you know what's even more sad? The fact that you don't take care of your own kids. Father of the Year.
For most people, you still love your child no matter what. Because there's this parental thing where you're incapable of not... Oh my god. What was that?
Idiot.
Was that a... Ew, did that guy blow himself up in my face? Gross.
Sounds like you on a Wednesday night.
Probably got like his pee-pee in my throat now or something. Anyway, I kind of lost track of my thought. So someone blew themselves up and their pee-pees in my throat. Ugh, yuck. Anyway, so my ultimate message here is that you really should stop hating so much on people. You mother... How was that a civilian? That was a dude ending his own life.
No. Greg, no. Shut up.
Okay? Come on.
Is there a rest stop between here and your point?
You saw this guy. He started running towards people suspiciously. That was... See? See? Okay, see that? That is not a civilian. That is not... How did I get in trouble for shooting that guy? Huh?
It's a game. You're not getting in trouble. Fuck you.
Anyway, so please get...
See, this is a guy who can't distinguish reality from fiction 90% of the time. And the things that he does distinguish from fiction are his own narratives, are his own beliefs, and are his own reasonings for doing things. And the fact that he has the balls to fucking come out and start talking about taking care of kids, it's fucking hilarious. You have no room to talk, Greggy Poo.
Your children vaccinated, okay? Lots of people have autism. I'm pretty sure Elon Musk has autism. If he doesn't, I'm surprised, because that...
Why? He's one of the smartest people on the planet. He's smarter than you and a better person. So what? He's a troll online. Is he not allowed to troll?
When he does a speech, he's clearly different than others. But not in like a bad way, just like in a really interesting way, you know?
Shut the fuck up.
But please get your kids vaccinated, and if you have Down syndrome child, You know, there's no cuter baby in the world than a Down syndrome.
That came out much more weird than it should.
I know that's controversial to say, but they are the cutest. Whatever you're supposed to say in regards to. Oh, hello, brother. How you doing? Yep. Oh,
So you're allowed to say that, but Shane Dawson's joke is wrong? Okay. I mean, yeah, it was creepy, but, you're. That's kind of a fun thing for you to say. Not a fun thing. That's kind of a fucked up thing for you to say, especially considering the situation that you're under.
you're dead. Thanks, bud. Anyway, that's the message for the day. Please share it, not through this video, because, screw me and video views, but share it, like it, subscribe
That's a very passive aggressive way to do things, but not through this video.
to it, repeat it, tell everyone. If you are
Hey everybody! Hey everybody in my comment section, Onision thinks that he has more knowledge on everything in the world. And he has such great parenting advice for you. Even though he's a negligent piece of shit who let his kid fall out of a fucking window. Negligent piece of filth.
saying you would rather your kid not be vaccinated than have autism, you saying your kid. The guy had a bomb on him. Come on, man. You don't know what he's planning. He has a bomb. He has a bomb. See? Oh, come
How does that person not know what they're planning if they have one? That makes no sense.
on. He had a bomb. You gotta take care of him before, Oh, I see. There's innocent people there, and he blew them up. Okay, I get it now. That's why we don't play God, and we don't abort
Shut up!
autistic babies, and we don't abort Down syndrome babies.
Oh my god. Dumbass. There are plenty of factors of why people do what they do. I'm pro-choice, okay? It's a person can do what they want, regardless of the situation. As long as unless you're in a relationship and that person tells you, then you helped make the child, and as long as you're in a healthy, functional relationship, you should be allowed to know what's going on, and it should be a mutual decision at that point. That's all I can say on that subject. But that's all I will say. Greg, you pseudo-intellectual bastard.
Anyway, guys, you have a lovely day. And again, if you want to join onyxionfans.com, I talk to you guys on Discord there.
No. Nobody wants to.
And I shoot this guy in the face.
God, you're a psychopath. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy my content, and listening to Onision speak, and me getting completely irritated with everything he says. And I'm not doing this because it's fake or anything. I'm doing this because I'm actually irritated right now because of what I just found out on Twitter. So if you guys want to, you can follow me on all my social media links in all those places, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out, everybody.